Emotions do not just go away because you choose not to pay attention to them. They are messages that need to be heard and observed. They will happily wait around until you decide to acknowledge and feel them. You can suppress them, stuff them in a box, ignore them, or deny that they exist. But at the end of the day, you will need to release all of the emotions that have built up. What are emotions? They're the body's instinctive response to your circumstances. When you feel an emotion, there's a physical sensation that's connected to it. For example, if you're feeling mad, you might have a burning, warm sensation in your cheeks. If you're feeling guilty, your hands might feel cold and clammy. If you're feeling happy, your chest might feel warm and full. These sensations prove that you are not your emotions. They are merely messages being delivered to you through your sensations in your body. A lot of times emotions like joy, love, gratitude, and excitement are called positive emotions. Along with that, emotions like anger, jealousy, loneliness, and fear are considered negative emotions. While there isn't anything inherently wrong with labeling emotions as positive and negative, people tend to judge themselves and others for experiencing negative emotions, which can be damaging. Why is there so much judgment around emotions? Number one, a lot of the confusion around emotions comes from the mixed messages we receive within ourselves and from others. Our instincts tell us to avoid experiencing difficult emotions like anger, guilt, sadness, and disappointment because they aren't very fun to feel. I certainly don't wake up in the morning looking forward to feeling jealous or angry at someone. It can be more desirable and socially acceptable to suppress or hide emotions instead. Number two, we live in a culture that tells us that showing our true emotions, especially negative ones, is a sign of weakness. You're supposed to feel happiness and love all of the time to keep up your self-image and reputation. Men are subliminally told not to feel sadness. They're supposed to be strong enough not to feel sad or to ever cry. Women are sometimes subliminally told that they should not feel anger. Women are supposed to be calm and collected. Number three, a lot of us have limiting beliefs that inhibit or restrict us in some way. A limiting belief could be that I don't deserve to be happy, or I'm just an angry and impatient person. These are limiting beliefs because they stop you from taking any kind of action. What's the point of allowing yourself to feel happiness if you don't believe that you deserve to feel it? What's the point of trying to change when you believe that you are just an angry and impatient person? How do you allow yourself to feel emotions? One of the easiest ways to sense an emotion is to sit by yourself in a quiet space, close your eyes, and notice the sensations that are going on in your body. When you notice a sensation, ask yourself what it feels like. Is it a comfortable or uncomfortable sensation? Is there a color that comes to mind when you feel it? Does the emotion make you want to run away and hide? Give someone a hug? Punch a punching bag? While you ask yourself what it feels like, refrain from all judgment. Validate your emotion. This sounds like, I'm feeling anger right now, and it's okay to feel this way right now. This is the process to get to know your emotions and to sit with them. How can you support yourself and others while feeling emotions? Like I said, it may be an uncomfortable process. You may be surprised by emotions that come up. It is very, very important not to judge your thoughts or emotions during this process. Repeat in your mind phrases like, it is okay to feel this way. I am safe. This emotion will pass. Nothing is wrong with me. Feeling an emotion is normal. I choose to honor the emotion that I am feeling right now. These phrases allow us to sit with our emotions. It allows us to have the mental space to process them. You can take deep breaths while you repeat those phrases to help yourself become more in tune. What happens if you choose not to give time and attention to your emotions? If you choose not to feel emotions, your brain will disconnect from your body and you will dissociate, which is just a disconnect in how your body processes information from your brain and your body. You will also probably suppress your feelings. Emotions do not just go away because you choose not to pay attention to them. They are messages that need to be heard and observed. They will happily wait around until you decide to acknowledge and feel them. You can suppress them, stuff them in a box, ignore them, or deny that they exist. But at the end of the day, you will need to release all of the emotions that have built up. Some people that suppress emotions end up releasing them in unhealthy ways, like uncontrollably crying, throwing objects, or emotionally and physically abusing others. Be kind to yourself. It may not be comfortable to allow yourself to feel emotions. That's okay. You may find that you've been suppressing emotions in order to survive a toxic home environment or to survive in a high demand religion. The good news is that if you're feeling emotions, you're alive. You're human. Know that you are capable of feeling emotions without judging yourself. It takes practice, but it is possible. Feeling emotions is worth your time and energy and gets easier every time you allow yourself to do so. If you want to live an emotionally stable life, if you want to be emotionally available for others, if you don't want to explode on your partner or your kids or that coworker that annoys you, take time today to sit with your emotions. What are they telling you? Thank you so much for watching Emotional Stability, and I'll see you next time.